I was driving home from a friend's house at 2 a.m. It was a lonely highway and the fog was creeping in. My friend and I were quiet, enjoying the peace and quiet. That's when we saw him. A man was standing in the middle of the road, his back to us. At first we thought he needed help. As we got closer we could see his face, or what was left of it. His features were twisted and distorted. It looked like he had no nose or eyes. Then he did something that made the hair on my neck stand up. When the headlights hit him, he didn't move. He just stood there and smiled. But it wasn't a friendly smile. It was wide and unnatural. And then he started walking towards my car. I locked the doors and tried to drive around him, but he kept getting closer. Then I saw something that made me slam on the brakes. Someone was pounding on the back window of my car. I looked back, but there was no one there. I don't know how long we sat there, but it felt like hours. Finally, we decided to speed away. As we drove off, I saw the man in the rearview mirror. He was running after us at impossible speed, and then the radio turned on by itself. There was static and whispering voices that sounded like they were coming from beyond the grave. I pulled into the next gas station, terrified. The attendant was an old man with a kind face. He looked at me for a moment and said, "You saw him too, didn't you?" I nodded, too scared to speak. He sighed and said, "For decades, drivers have reported seeing the same man on that road. Some never made it to the gas station alive." I thanked him and started to fill up my car. As I was getting out, I noticed a handprint pressed on the back window. It was cold and clammy, like the hand of a corpse. I got home safe and sound, but I'll never forget the terror of that night. The handprint is still on my car. Maybe it's a reminder that some things are better left undisturbed.